guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I've got some empties to share with you. So I love watching empties videos because you get an idea of what it's like to use a whole product and you get some ideas and whether you like it or not, but not just you haven't just used it a little bit, you use the whole thing. So I like them, and I just think it's interesting seeing what products people are using continually. Yeah, so let's just jump right in. Actually, just to say, sorry I've been kind of gone for a while. I was out of town last week. I had planned on posting last week. I had filmed the video the week before and planned on editing it while I was out of town. But I forgot my SD card and I did not put it on my computer, so I could not edit a video. But that one just went up yesterday. It was my monthly favorites for April, so I'll link that above. Make sure to check that out. But for empties, let's just jump right in. Let's start off with a few sheet masks, because I feel like I always have a bunch of these. First one, this is from Spa Life. It's an activated charcoal mask. One of my sisters got this for me for Christmas. I remember liking it. I don't really remember much other than that though. I know you can get this at Target, or at Christmas time they had it at Target. It's super cute packaging, by the way. I don't know if they still have it, but I did like it. This is from Newport. It's a character mask. It was it had panda, a panda face on the mask, so when you wore it you looked like a panda. This is, I don't think there's really anything to this mask. I think it was just there's no description on it. This was from the 99-cent only store. I got this when I went home to California for Christmas. In Minneapolis we don't have 99-cent only stores. In California they do, and I love that store. They usually have 2 packs of facial masks for 99 cents, and so I always pick some up when I'm home, and this was from that. I don't feel like this did anything though, but it's still kind of fun to use. I have one from Yes to Carrots. This is from the vitamin enriched kale line. It's a carrot one. It's says for depleted skin. I bought this for when I was traveling back in March. I went to Texas and my face always does weird things when I'm traveling. It just freaks out, and so I got this because I thought it'd be good to use while traveling. It was supposed to help with moisture and just general skin things, and I don't remember liking it all that much. It smelled really funky, it smelled very kale-esque, and so I wasn't a huge fan of this one, but I do love the Yes to Tomatoes charcoal mask. I have a multi-pack of those in my bathroom. I probably just have 2 sheet masks left, but I love that one. This one, not so much. This was another kale one, which is kind of weird. This is from Pacifica, and it was the Super Green Detox Kale and Charcoal Facial Mask. This one I just used a few days ago. I was just traveling again. I was in Chicago last week, and again my face just freaks out when I am traveling, and so I always like to bring a mask or two when I'm traveling just to kind of help things out. This was a charcoal mask, so it was black. I did really like it actually. This one had kale, charcoal, cilantro, and green tea in it, so it was kind of fragranced a little weird. I didn't love the fragrance of it, but I did like the way that it felt on my skin. It felt really nice. It reminded me a lot of the Yes to Tomatoes charcoal mask. It was good. I think these are around $3.50, $3.99 maybe at Target, and it was my first Pacifica mask, so that was part of the reason why I bought this, because I wanted to see what I thought of Pacifica masks, and I did like it. I liked the way it fit my face too. I thought it would fit really well. And then lastly, I have 2 from a brand called Midflower. I was actually sent these from Midflower to try out. It's really interesting. So what they do is they have a peel mask. So this is kind of the step 1, or you can do this on its own. And it's a sheet mask, but you put it on and it fits so well to the face, and even the regular sheet masks do too. They just hug your face really nicely and don't fall off. They just stay on really well. But the peel one you put on and then let it dry, so it almost feels if you've ever used the Biore nose strips, it almost feels like that. You have to peel it off your face. But but I felt like it was extremely satisfying. Like, I really liked it. And so that's step one. You do have to leave it on for a while. Let's see. Yeah, it says for about 60 minutes, and I think I did leave it on about that long because you want it to dry totally and then peel it off. And so this is like something that you're gonna do if you've got some time on your hands. And so I really enjoyed this. I thought it was nice. And then the other one from that brand is the Bulgarian Rose Water Mask. This one smelled very nice. I did really enjoy the rose scent of this. It was supposed to help with like moisture. Yeah, deep moisturizing and brightening. I did feel like it was pretty moisturizing, and it was a nice like refreshing mask to put on. Again, it hugged my face like so well. It just stayed on the whole time I kept it on. Didn't have to like keep fussing with it. And so I liked this. I've got a few more from this brand that I'm going to be trying out soon, so I'll keep you in the loop on those. I have 2 sets of face wipes. This first one is the Sensitive Skin Clearing Wipes. This is from I think this is actually from the Dollar Tree. My mom put these in my stocking this year for Christmas. They're supposed to be compared to the Simple wipes. I actually thought these were pretty good. So when I went home for Christmas, I think I bought, what face wipes did I buy? Oh, the Trader Joe's ones. I bought the Trader Joe's micellar wipes and brought them home, and like just to remove my eye makeup really. I used to love face wipes and would like take off, like essentially it was like my skincare, but now like I can't do that. It's just, it does terrible things to my skin. I don't like what it does. It's just, I don't do it anymore, so I don't buy them really, except for when I'm traveling, because I feel like it's easier to take off my eye makeup than like bringing a liquid eye makeup remover and little cotton pads and everything. So my mom put these in my stocking. Needless to say, these were not bad. They were not half bad at all. They were better than the Trader Joe's ones, and they're $1. But I won't repurchase them just because I don't use them. Which brings me to my next facial wipe. These are from the Yes to Cucumber brand. I feel like I've heard such great things about these, and I did buy the travel size because I bought them when I was in Texas like 2 months ago. And I just wasn't a fan of these either. So I think I need to like convince myself to stop buying face wipes for traveling, which when I was gone last week, I did not do that. I just brought eye makeup remover and cotton rounds, and it worked beautifully. I have one eye makeup remover. This is from Up and Up, so Target's brand. It's their oil-free eye makeup remover. This is my go-to. I use this all the time. I buy this all the time, and it's great. I've got quite a few face washes in here. This is the Trader Joe's Spa Face Wash with tea tree oil. I love this face wash. I've bought countless of these. I've got another one in my bathroom right now. I use it every night when I clean my face. I just really enjoy it. It's tea tree oil. It has tea tree oil in it, so it does like help clear my skin a little bit, but it's not like overly drying. It doesn't do anything crazy. I just really like it. And probably my favorite use is cleaning my brushes. I love cleaning my brushes with this. It works fantastic. And then I also have this Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin. This is the Acne Detoxifying Charcoal Cleanser. This is my go-to when I'm traveling actually, because I can't, well, I guess I could put this in like a little bottle, but I have bought this for travel a few times. Actually, I have another one in my bathroom that I used last week, but this is kind of my go-to when I'm traveling. I'm not like 100% sold on it, and I feel like this last time when I traveled, it was doing some weird things to my skin, so I probably won't purchase this again. I guess I liked it before, but I feel like my skin's just in a weird spot right now, and I didn't really like the way it was doing things to my skin. I feel like it like brought some texture into my skin, and I felt like before I left for Chicago, I didn't really have too much like texture going on, and now I do. So I don't know, it could be like other things happening, but I feel like it's that. I have another one from Trader Joe's. This is the Facial Cleansing Oil with argan and coconut oils. I really enjoy this facial oil. I do like cleansing my face with facial oils. I feel like it just does a really nice job at removing makeup. When I first started doing cleansing oils, I was really afraid because I have oily skin that it was just going to be weird, but I like it. The way I use it is you put it on, well, I kind of follow the directions, kind of like do it my own way. I start with my hands dry, my face dry. I just squirt some onto my hands, rub it together, and then like rub it into my skin. And then I'll take a little bit of water and then kind of massage it into my skin. And then I'll take a wet cloth and just kind of like soak it on my face, like hold it on my face for a second and then like wipe it off. And I feel like it just takes my makeup off so well. It doesn't leave any residue behind and it just feels really nice and gentle. I haven't repurchased that, but I probably will very soon. I have one body wash. This is from Lush. It was the Whoosh Shower Jelly. I actually ended up liking this a lot more than I thought I would. My husband got this for me for Christmas, and it has a very strong orange scent, but I really liked it. It lasted quite a while too. If you've never seen the shower jellies, they're literally like Jello. Like it's like Jello in here, and you just take it out and like rub it between your hands, and then you've got like some soap to work with. And so I thought I was gonna get like a month tops out of this. I probably got close to 3 months. And this was really nice to use in the morning because that citrus scent, it just like woke me up and got me ready, and it was really nice, super refreshing. I have 2 hand creams from Trader Joe's. Well, this is kind of not necessarily a hand cream, but like an everywhere for everything cream. This is the Trader Joe's Head to Toe Moisturizing Balm. I love this stuff. I have talked about this multiple times. I love this product. It is so moisturizing and it's pretty inexpensive. I think it's like $3.99 or $4.99. It lasts quite a while, not like a super long time. I probably started using this around Christmas and now it's done. I keep it on my bedside. I used to travel with it or like put it in my purse. Don't do it. Once it gets hot, it just melts and it gets everywhere. Don't keep it in your car. I just keep it on my bedside, and I use it at night on my hands, on my feet, on my ankles, anywhere that's like dry, or I'll just like kind of put it everywhere once I have it worked into my hands. And it's just really good. I haven't repurchased it. Again, I just ran out of it the other day, and so I need to get it because I love that stuff. One I did not love. This is the Trader Joe's Rose Oil Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream. The regular Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream, I love. The rose oil, the stuff is not my favorite. The scent of it is like a sour rose. I don't even know how that's possible. I just really don't like the scent. I was drawn in because it was such pretty packaging, and I love rose. I like pink, and so I was just drawn in and disappointed. All right, we need to get going on this. Oh, speaking of that other Trader Joe's hand cream stuff, this is the one that I do like. I think I have another one of these in my car that's empty too. I'll have to include that next time because my car is not at the house right now. But this is the Ultra Moisturizing Hand Cream. Love it. I have more. Someone bought it for me for Christmas, like a bunch of them, and so I still have plenty of it, but highly recommended. This is the e.l.f. Shine Eraser Blotting Sheets. I love these. I actually kind of want to pick up the newer ones that came out that are like in a little plastic, like compact, and it has like a little puff that you put it on and can like not powder, but like whatever, blot yourself throughout the day, and there's like a mirror on it. But I always end up picking up these because they're $1 compared to the other ones that are like $5, and I think you get the same amount. And so I love these. I've got more in my vanity. I love touching up with them throughout the day, especially going into summer. I know I'm going to use those a lot. This is from Origins. It's the Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. This is a little mini. I got this from Influencer a long time ago, actually. It was like a whole set of like travel sized things, and I haven't used this in a while. I just found it in my vanity, or like in my bathroom the other day, and was like, oh, that's empty. But I do remember liking it. It was just like a moisturizer. You could use it in the morning or at night. There's nothing like special about it. I won't buy it again. I don't really like Origins stuff, and they're not cruelty free, and so yeah. Oh, this was from that line too. This is the Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream, and this one I actually did like. It was slightly like a pearlized finish, like it had a little bit of a shine to it. I don't know, I'm trying to get anything out of here, it's empty. But it felt really nice on the eyes and kind of like brightened a little bit, but again, It wasn't great, and I won't repurchase it. This I've had for a while. This is the Differin Gel. This is like an acne treatment comparable to Retin-A Micro. I used to use Retin-A back in the day, and this is something that you don't need a prescription for, and so I was kind of interested in trying this because I have acne. I've struggled with acne for 15 years, and so I bought this a while ago. I feel like it didn't really do much. It kind of helped get rid of like large pimples a little bit faster than it would on its own, but I have another method I'm using now because this, I wasn't super happy with it. This is from Mario Badescu. It's the Rose Hips Nourishing Oil. I got this for Christmas like last year, so this is almost a year and a half old. And I did really like this. I just don't use oils on my face super often, and so I didn't use it very much, so there's still quite a bit in here, but it started like getting a little bit of a different scent to it, so I thought it was probably just time to get rid of it. I also had a cuticle remover. This is from Sally Hansen. It's the Instant Cuticle Remover. I've used this for a very long time. I think this is maybe like the 3rd bottle I've had of this. I have another one in my nail stuff right now. I feel like it's not great, but it's the one I know. Do you know a cuticle remover? I always want one that's different, but then I'm scared to try something else. And so, leave your recommendations down below. I have one lip product. This is from Vaseline. It's the Lip Therapy Rosy Lips, and this is not an empty. This is just another thing that I've found something to take its place. I'm getting rid of this one because I didn't like it as much as the one that I have now, and so yeah. I have 2 facial sponges that I just need to get rid of because they're like at the end of its life. The first one is the L'Oreal Foundation Sponge. I did really like this. I had this for a few months, so I mean I got its life worth, like I got my money worth, but it started getting like really hard. I've never really had that issue with like a beauty sponge before. Like just the top part where I was like really using this section, not the base of it, it started getting like this like hard coating on it. I don't really know, like I just think the sponge is probably getting old, and so it's time to get rid of it, but I did enjoy it. It's pretty good. And then the other one is from EcoTools. I did not clean it because I'm getting rid of it. I actually did like this one, but it started falling apart pretty much upon first wash. So you can see here I've got like a large split in the top of it. I've got like another section over here that's ripping. And so this was just kind of disappointing. If it wasn't for that, like if it wasn't falling apart, I would have actually really liked this because I did like the way that it like fit on my face. I felt like it blended out foundation really well. I liked the consistency of the sponge, but it just fell apart literally like when I first washed it. Like the first time I washed it, this started to split a little bit, and I was like, this is not gonna be great. So I didn't use this all that much, but it got too annoying to use because it was ripped. This is the Clinique All About Eyes. It's like an eye moisturizer. This was a little sample size. I got this for Christmas this year from my mother-in-law. She put it in my stocking. I never know how to feel about eye creams. I feel like they don't really do much. It just provides a little bit of moisture. Yeah. I have 3 eyeliners, all from Essence. So I've got my favorite, the Essence eyeliner pen in waterproof. This is my go-to eyeliner pen. It's like a felt point pen. It's just super easy to use. I love it. Will repurchase it. Actually, every time I've gone to repurchase this recently, they have been out. Everywhere, well, all the Ultas that I have been to, because Target doesn't sell Essence anymore, at least none of the Targets around me. So the only place I can get Essence is at Ulta, and they're always out of this, which is extremely unfortunate because then I have to get this one that I don't like as much. You might see these two and think they are the same, but they are not. I will tell you, they are not the same. So this is the one that I've been forced to purchase the last few times. This is the eyeliner pen in waterproof. So that's where it gets confusing because they're literally named the same thing. Eyeliner pen, waterproof. But this one has a skinnier skinnier tip, right? Or am I imagining things? What the heck? They're the same, but I swear they're not. Like, I never want to buy this one again. What's happening? I swear this is like the slimmer pen. I don't know. But I don't like the shiny one because I just bought this one again and it's not my favorite. I don't know, I'm confused. Waterproof eyeliner pen for a precise line. Long-lasting, smudge-proof, ophthalmologist tested. Maybe they are the same. Maybe they are the same and they just changed the packaging. They have the same like SKU number and everything. Maybe they're the same, it's just my brain playing tricks on me. So I have 2 of these pens and I have repurchased that. I will always repurchase that. Actually, the one I just bought is so sad. Like, I should return this or something. Because the tip is like so janky on this thing. So I'm not very happy about this one. But I bought it for Chicago. Went to go use it, first day there. And I was like, what the heck? I'll use it, I'll buy a new one. But they're only like $2, so can't really complain much. Oh, and then the last eyeliner is the dip eyeliner from Essence. They have changed this packaging. I hope the formula didn't change because I really, really enjoyed this. I will say the one thing that was kind of difficult is, so there is a felt tip on this brush. It's not like a brush, it's a felt tip, which I liked. But it was kind of, it has like a blunt end. Like, I wish it was a little bit finer on the end so you get a little bit more of a precise line. But this stuff, like, you put it on and it does not move. It does not budge. I always have the problem where I'll put eyeliner on and whatever is somewhat close to the inner corner of my eye will just go down below. It'll all fade off. This does not at all. Does not move. So I love this. I'll repurchase this. I just wasn't in the mood to buy this last time. I have a primer. This is from Dr. Brandt. It's the Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. I enjoyed this primer. It smells real funky. Like, it smells so medicinal. I feel like all Dr. Brandt stuff smells kind of medicinal, which kind of makes me think that it's better for your skin, but I could be making things up in my head. I did like this. I got this as a point perk from EMPTIES, so this wasn't like a sample size. It's like a travel size. It was 0.25 ounces. This stuff is expensive. Like, I think the full size of this is a half an ounce. And it's like 40 bucks or something. So I did like this. I won't repurchase it though because that's obnoxious. And Dr. Brandt is not cruelty-free. Which I swear I'm having a video soon coming about my cruelty-free standing and my thoughts on that. So be on the lookout for that. 2 eyebrow products. One is from Essence. This is a must for me. I buy this over and over again, just like that eyeliner. This is the Essence Make Me Brow Mascara. I love this stuff. This is in the shade Blonde, I think. It's all worn off, I can't even tell. Blonde Brows. I love this. It's got like little tiny fibers in here. And it's just like such a nice little mascara wand to put through your brows. It holds your brows in place, adds a little bit of a tint. And it's really great, and it's like $3. So I will repurchase this over and over. Then I have this eyebrow pencil from MAC. It's the Eyebrows in the shade Lingering. There's not really much to the packaging. This was a good brow pencil. This actually kind of got me in the routine of using like a skinny brow pencil. Before that, I always used something a little more chunky, and I still really do like a chunkier brow pencil because it's just faster to put on. But I did really enjoy this. I thought the color was really nice, but there was no spoolie on the other end, so I always had to like pull out a spoolie, but no big deal. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I have 4 mascaras. The first one is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. And this is the False Lash Effect Mascara. I've had multiple of these as well. I feel like what I've heard lately is the people that I've heard talk about this mascara is that they like another one of the Lash Princess mascaras, because there's like 3 different ones. There's a green one, a purple one, and a pink one. And I feel like the one that I've been seeing a lot is the pink one. I know Andrea Matilano always talks about it, and so I'm interested in trying that one. But I do really enjoy this brush. It reminds me a lot of the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I like that mascara, but this one obviously is much cheaper. But I think this is a great mascara, and I'll probably repurchase it along with one of the other Lash Princess mascaras, or like that one instead of this one. I don't know. One of them. I will. Two other Essence mascaras. They're both from the Volume Stylist line. This is the Lash Extension Mascara, and then this is the Curl and Hold Mascara. I did a video a while ago comparing these two mascaras, and I actually, in the video, I was saying I liked this one a lot better, and I do like this one better. And I was kind of saying I didn't like this one, which at first I did not. And then I kind of found a way to use it that I liked. So this one was great. They're both on the drier side. This one just has like a normal brush. Adds a lot of volume. Really liked it. I did like volume and length actually, but it was great. This one has like a curling brush. So it's kind of like a curved wand. My initial complaint with it was that you've got like this divot up here that could potentially hold like a lot of product, so you can really get into your base of your lash line and like brush it through. But I felt like the formula just didn't work that way. But it did hold a curl really well. So what I ended up using this with was I would put it on like my first coat, or I'd even do like 2 coats with it. But the thing was, I felt like it didn't like add very much volume or length, so I would use this and kind of like get some curl to my lashes, and then I would take another mascara, which I think I was using the Tarteist Lash Paint because it had like a plastic wand so you could like really get in there. And so I would use that on top of this, and then I would kind of get the best of both worlds. Like I'd get like a curl and volume and length. And so I ended up using it, but it wasn't my favorite to use on its own. Very natural looking, which if that's what you're looking for, this was pretty good. It did not transfer, it didn't like get all over the place, so it was pretty good. Last mascara, I'm so on the edge with this mascara. This is the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. When I first tried this, I did not like it at all. I was like, I don't get it, because it's called Worth the Hype, but I feel like I have heard this hyped up, and I didn't get it. Like, I didn't get it. It's another one that has a really dry formula. If you get like 1 coat on, it just looks like nothing, but if you get like 3 coats, it looks pretty nice, but you just have to like work with it for a while. And it dries out super fast, like ultra fast. I bought this probably in March, like February maybe. Like I've had this like 2, maybe 3 months, and this is just like, it's useless. I shouldn't, like, that's why I put it in this bin, and because I got another one from Influencer, so I felt okay about putting it away or like getting rid of it, because it was just like not usable anymore. I don't know, what do you think? Have you used this? Do you like it? Is there like a trick to it that I'm not getting? I've tried like heating it, like putting it in a cup of water to try and get it like really warm and liquidy, and it's just, I just can't get it to work, but it's not terrible. And so I don't know. Let me know. That was everything. That was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of skincare, a lot of makeup. But again, I love empties, so I'm so happy to share them with you. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Would love to have you around. And until next time, bye guys. Hi. You might see these two